Hello and welcome to my review of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Skyrim is a much darker and grittier game than the previous entries in the series. From the thrilling opening to your first battle with the dragon, the game really has a lot of interesting set pieces, coupled with the most interesting storyline to date. In Skyrim, you're tasked with killing dragons to save the land. This is so much more satisfying and interesting than simply closing Oblivion gates. Sure, it may be a tad bit cliché, but it's definitely interesting because the game also features a very interesting political storyline featuring a civil war of sorts. And this is very interesting, and you definitely want to see how the storyline progresses throughout the game. It also features some extremely well done voice acting. The gameplay has been improved upon from the last game and features much more brutal melee combat than ever before, with slow motion finishing moves similar to that of the VATS engine seen in the Fallout games. They're triggered randomly in this game with critical hits, so they show up less frequently than in Fallout. Because of it, you're not just simply triggering one with each kill. You get one with this perfect critical strike, and I really enjoyed that aspect of the game. No more are you simply just swinging a baseball bat. Now you're impaling and decapitating your enemies, and I really love that about the game. I love that the game is a lot darker and grittier than some of the medieval games we've been playing recently. This really feels almost more like Lord of the Rings than some of the other fantasy games you've seen. The magic in the game is also a lot more satisfying and more action-oriented than before. It's not like just casting a spell and waiting for the simple effect. This is much faster, and I would say the game has brought everything up to speed, almost like Mass Effect 2 did for that particular series. The game features a huge open world featuring tons of side quests that feel like their own storylines as opposed to just little fetch or kill quests. The world is darker and more detailed than ever before, though the graphics are still rougher with some textures and spotty animations, but they're much better than the last game. However, Oblivion is a 5-year-old title, so I only expected an improvement in the graphics. They could have been much more improved, however, but the character animations are much better than any of Bethesda's other games. The death, jumping, and third-person animations are much better than Fallout 3 or Oblivion. The dungeons are also very interesting and fun to explore, and that goes for the entire world. Though you can get lost when trying to find certain areas, it's never too annoying as you'll always find enemies or loot. It's also cool to forge your weapons and refine them in the game. The game may not be perfect as it still has the normal flaws you expect to see in a Bethesda title. A stuttering frame rate, screen tearing, and the occasional game crashes are all still present. However, the game is so immersive that these hiccups may slow you down, but you're always quick to boot the game right back up to get into this immersive and exciting game world. The game has tons of quests, towns, and unlockables, with a much more streamlined leveling system and the best combat in the series. Skyrim has tons of great locales and events to witness, and it's surely the best in the series. If you're into these type of games, you will simply fall in love with Skyrim, even with its flaws. Thanks for watching my review. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to visit my website, www.thereallifegamer.com, for more reviews, written articles, and interviews. Do you know where you can get the coolest custom smartphone cover available on the internet? OCGadgets.com. Got a picture you think would make a pretty cool cover? Send it to them. They've got great customer support, and they will work with you one-on-one to make sure you get a cover that not only do you like, but you'll love. Don't take my word for it. Go ahead and visit the site today and use my coupon code, TheRealLifeGamer, for an extra 10% off of your purchase. They've got great customer support, a great and friendly staff, good pricing, and fast shipping. This is a company you should definitely check out and support. OCGadgets.com, the leader in custom smartphone covers.